Hello everyone, welcome to the series on the history of English literature. And in this video, we are going to discuss the development of prose style in the age of Pope. Introduction. The age of Pope, also known as the Augustan Age in English literature, was a period of significant literary development, particularly in the evolution of prose style. During this time, the prose of English writers became more refined, precise, and diverse in its applications. One of the most important developments in this era was the emergence of middle style of prose, which had a profound impact on subsequent English prose, leading to a style suitable for a variety of purposes. This video will focus on the development of prose style during the age of Pope, with a focus on the emergence of the middle style, the temporary disappearance of ornate prose, and the prominence of the plain style, as exemplified by writers such as Addison, Swift, and Defoe. The emergence of middle style. The middle style of prose, characterized by its balance and clarity, became the dominant mode of writing during the age of Pope. This style was neither overly ornate nor overly plain, making it suitable for a wide range of literary and practical purposes. The chief exponent of the middle style was Joseph Addison, whose prose set a new standard for English writing. Samuel Johnson, a towering figure of the 18th century, praised Addison's prose for being a model for this balanced style, describing it as pure without scrupulosity and exact without apparent elaboration, always equable and always easy, without glowing words or pointed sentences. Addison's prose style was marked by its accessibility, making it ideal for the growing number of readers who were engaging with literature through newspaper, political pamphlets, and essays. His contributions to publications such as The Spectator helped to establish prose as a medium for miscellaneous purposes, from journalism to biography, from political discourse to social commentary. With Addison, the modern era of prose began, as writers no longer confined themselves to ornate or excessively formal styles, but instead embraced a more straightforward and flexible form of expression. The decline of ornate prose. While the middle style gained prominence, the ornate prose style that had characterized earlier periods underwent a temporary decline. This style, though admired for its beauty and complexity, was often criticized for being flawed, cumbersome, and out of step with the taste of the age of Pope. The Augustan writers, who valued clarity, precision, and order, rejected the excesses of ornate prose. As a result, writers deliberately avoided the elaborate language and intricate sentence structures that had been favored in the 17th century. However, ornate prose did not disappear permanently. It would re-emerge later in the works of writers such as Samuel Johnson and Edward Gibbon, who mastered the style and purged it of its technical weaknesses. By the time ornate prose made its comeback, it had undergone a period of refinement and maturity, making it more polished and better suited to the tastes of more discerning audience. The plain style of Swift and Defoe. In contrast to the middle style exemplified by Addison, the plain style of prose gained equal prominence during the age of Pope, represented by writers like Jonathan Swift and Daniel Defoe. Swift's prose, in particular, demonstrated the strength and clarity of the plain style. His writing was direct, sharp, and effective in its communication, free from unnecessary ornamentation, but still full of wit and irony. Swift's works, such as A Modest Proposal and Gulliver's Travels, exemplified how the plain style could be used to deliver powerful critiques of society, politics, and human nature. Daniel Defoe took the plain style to an even simpler level, often descending into colloquial language and informal dialogue, as seen in his Journal of the Plague Year. Defoe's writing was often hurried, resulting in carelessness and inaccuracy, but it also had an immediacy and accessibility that appealed to a wide readership. The following excerpt from the Journal of the Plague Year captures Defoe's colloquial style, demonstrating the plainness and informality of his prose. "Well, says I, honest man, that is a great mercy, as things go now with the poor. But how do you live then? And how are you kept from the dreadful calamity that is now upon us all? Why, sir, says he, I am a waterman, and there's my boat, says he, and the boat serves me as a house. I work in it in the day, and I sleep in it in the night." Defoe's style, while often criticized for its lack of polish, had an authenticity and immediacy that made his works popular. His use of colloquial language and direct speech brought readers closer to the events he described, making his works feel more like eyewitness accounts than crafted narratives. The significance of prose development in the age of Pope. The development of prose style during the age of Pope was a turning point in English literary history. With the establishment of the Middle English style, prose became more versatile, enabling writers to engage with a broader range of subjects and audiences. The rejection of the ornate prose in favor of clarity and precision reflected the values of the Enlightenment, which emphasized reason, logic, and order. At the same time, the plain style of Swift and Defoe demonstrated that prose could be simple yet powerful, reaching a wide readership without sacrificing depth or meaning. Conclusion. The age of Pope saw the maturation of English prose, with the middle style leading the way toward a modern, flexible form of writing. Addison's clear, accessible prose became the standard, while Swift's and Defoe's plain style provided an alternative approach that emphasized directness and authenticity. This period of literary evolution laid the foundation for the diverse range of prose that we see today, making it a crucial moment in the history of English literature. So this was the discussion on the development of English prose style in the age of Pope. We will meet in the next video and discuss some other topic. Until then, goodbye and thank you.